Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to make a different video. It's not adavus or jadis. It is about traditional Bharatnatyam jewelry and costumes. So come on, let me show you. These are all traditional Bharatnatyam jewelries which we usually wear during performances. Let's start with the head ornaments. These are all head ornaments we wear during our performances. First, we wear the kondai and the rakuri. This bun is called kondai and this piece of jewelry on top of the kondai is called rakuri. This comes in two different parts, but we have tied this together so that it's easier to fix it on our hair. This kondai is placed in the center of our head. So this is how it should be. So there is another form of kondai and rakuri, which is this one. This we wear during andal performances. Now I'm not going to wear it, but this is placed on the side of your head. The next jewelry piece is the chandran and the suryan. This is the suryan. Suryan means sun. This is placed on the right side of your head. This is the chandran, this is called moon, and this is placed on the left side, just like this. This is how it will look like. Then we wear the netti choti. There are two types of netti choti. One is the single one, and the other one is the triple one. Now I'm going to wear the triple one, but I'll quickly show you how to wear this. This is placed on your forehead, like this. Whereas the triple one has 3 strings. One goes in the middle and 2 goes on the sides. This is another jewelry piece, and this is just placed like a crown on top of the head. After this, people with short and thin hair wear the jwellery. It woolens the hair. It has these built-in jewelry pieces and the kunjalam at the bottom. Nowadays I don't wear it because I have long hair. So I wear this piece directly on my braid and the kunjalam at the end. This is how it's done. To enhance our kondai, we wear flowers. Here in Switzerland, it is very difficult to get the real flowers, that's why we wear fake. But traditionally, we wear real flowers. The white ones are the jasmine flowers called malaipu. These ones are the chrysanthemum flowers in different colors, and these are called kanakambaram. Then, to make it more gorgeous, we wear this combination. You can change the colors of the chrysanthemum flowers according to your costumes, but traditionally we wear the orange and the white one. So now I'm going to wear the white flower. And this one, we wrap it underneath the kondai. Now I'm going to wear my earrings. These are the earrings. The earrings are called chunki. We also have extensions which are called matta. These come in different shapes. I have this one at the moment. Extensions are mainly to cover our ears. Now I'm going to show you 3 different types of necklaces. The first one is the long necklace, which is called muttu mane. Muttu means pearls. These are all made of pearls. The second one is the male. This is also the long one. And this one is the small choker. This mala is a very gorgeous piece, but it is so heavy, that's why I'm wearing the mottu mala at the moment. Now I'm going to wear my bangles. These are called valaya. Now I'm going to wear my nose pins. I'm going to wear these three. These ones are for the sides and this one is for in the middle. The side nose pins are called mukuti. The nose pin in the middle is called bullaku. So there are two types of belts called odiyanam. The first one is this golden one, and the second one is this. Last but not the least, my favorite, salangai. The salangai comes in various sizes and it is made out of bells. For beginners, they wear usually 2 layers of bells, and I'm a bit advanced, that's why I have 4 layers of bells. The salangai plays a very important role while dancing. When the music is very loud, the salangai makes sure that our steps are heard by the audience. So this is me wearing full traditional Bharatnatyam jewelry. On to the costumes. There is a huge variety of Bharatnatyam costumes, but there are 3 main styles. The one is the pajama costume. The second one is the skirt costume, and the third one is the sari costume. So this is the practice sari costume, which we wear during practices. Elder and bigger children wear sari costumes for practice, and children like me or younger, they wear suit costumes. I have 2 pajama costumes. This was my first ever pajama costume. The blouse. It's very nostalgic because I have grown up so much since. These are the pants. You can see how big I've now. These are also called pajama. That's why the costume style is also called pajama costume. The pants should be this size. This one is now a bit too big for me, but it's okay. On top of the blouse, we wear the pallu. This is just like this. This is again too small for me, so I'm going to show you the other one, which I have. It is tied from here to the back. Generally, there are 2 fans. The bigger one, which is attached to the pants, to the pajama, and tied around the waist. The second one is the smaller, and this is also tied around the waist. After the fans, we wear the seat. For smaller kids, we first wear the seat, front to hide all the strings or the laces we have at the back. Just tie it like this. And for smaller kids, we wear the fan on top of that so that it is visible. But for elder, because the fan is bigger, we wear that underneath the seat. After wearing the full costume, it looks like this. All these beautiful costumes are mostly made out of silk fabric, like Kanjivara. I hope this video was helpful for the beginners and all dance lovers. Please like this video. Bye!